Oh, my sisters, thank the Dark Lord I got here on time. It's so awful to see you here locked in these witch cages. It's obscene. I can't believe they caught you. It's just not fair. And to think tomorrow you're going to die, and I have to be here to witness it. I wish I didn't have to, but I have to maintain my cover.
Trial of the accused witches by the magistrate of Salem, Massachusetts is now in order.
Judges' robes are freshly pressed. Aisles are clear of passerby and cattle. Witches are in their appointed cage. Everything is running like clockwork. Fanny, you've done it again. Oh, Albertina! I'm so glad you can make it. Okay, so everything is running right on time, as my events always do. It's about to be the weighing of the witches. I got you prime seating. Come on, sit down.
Yes, hello, Fanny. Apologies for our tardiness. The trial seems to be going sufficiently. I'd like to introduce you to my very best childhood friend and newest member of the Women Against Witches movement, Winhilda.
Hi there, Fanny. I just wanted to say that I'm so honored to be here at this Women Against Witches movement. And I must say that your witches' cages are looking particularly well appointed.
Thank you so much for noticing. You know, usually people go with the cast iron, but I went with the cast stone.
Riveting! Maybe you should focus more on the trial you're supposed to be coordinating.
You're totally right, Albertine. You know, you will never guess who I got to come judge the trial. Isaiah Huntington, the Grand Magistrate of the Greater Salem region. Anyway, the weighing is about to begin. Best be off. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how she managed to get Isaiah is beyond me. She's probably milking his cows for free, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, you know, some women can really cast a spell. I have a way with men.
Listen, Winnie, I'm really happy you finally decided to join the Women Against Witches movement. And as head of the Salem chapter, it is my duty, nay, it is my honor, to spread the word of the Lord and to rid this town of every last living bitch witch.
You know, Tina, just come here for a second. You know, it's wonderful to see you so inspired by your new pet calling. I just, you know, I have to say, I'm worried about you. You completely abandoned all of your hobbies. I don't remember the last time you churned your own butter.
I abandoned the butter the second I got the Lord's call. Oh my God. Here comes Isaiah. Man, he's such a dream wagon. I'd thresh his corn husk any day. If you know what I mean.
Ladies.
Hi.
How are we today? Trial seems to be going swimmingly. I see I haven't heard this much screeching since the drowning of Mary Downington. More like Mary Drownington, right? Huh? I should write this shit down. Anyway, all jokes aside, have I told you that I am just a few witch convictions away from the possible nomination for the governorship of Massachusetts?
No, that's incredible.
Yeah, baby. I would go to hell and back to get just one more witch tonight. Only one-way ticket for those, right? Right?
Yeah.
I did it again. So, who are the 5 lucky witches we are burning tonight?
We don't have 5 witches. We have 3 witches.
Well, 3 won't do. That doesn't meet my quota. I don't get out of bed for anything less than 5 burnings.
Okay, but these are 3 quality burnings.
Uh-huh.
On the docket, we have Beatrice, who went over the town cat limit.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm. We have Frances, who beat her husband at the weekly Bible quiz.
Abominable.
And we have Abigail,
Who had way too many opinions.
and who was found dancing naked in the woods.
Also.
All that is good and well, but I'm afraid I must insist we get at least 2 more, if you please.
Okay, the judge has cleared the forum for wild accusations.
Yes.
Ready? Accuse away!
I heard her whispering in the town meeting.
And you poisoned my uterus!
I heard she had a 3rd nipple.
And you squashed my bosom!
I heard you gave me an itchy elbow.
You gave my dog mad cow disease.
Oh yeah? You just killed my dog!
You're the reason why there's a problem with patriarchy in this society, and as women, we need to rise up again and claim up!
You gave me an itchy butt!
Ew.
Okay, good. Great accusing. Good job, everybody. All right, you two, kindly join your devil sisters in the torture chamber. I'll be with you presently. Ladies, I'm gonna go take care of it.
God, I'd love to drive my wagon down his bumpy road any day. If you know what I mean. Anyway, Winnie, this is your very first witch trial, so there's some things you need to know about witches.
Okay, well, let me get out my notebook.
Yeah, you should definitely take notes.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
keep an eye out for warty skin,
Warts. Check.
webbed feet,
Webbed feet.
extra appendages,
Extra arms and legs.
and any mention of equal pay, equal rights, or breaking the glass ceiling. That makes sense.
Ew.
And listen, as a new member of the WAW, you need to learn the hand signal right now. Women,
Women.
against.
Against.
No, it's an X, like against. I made it up.
Oh, okay. Against.
Witches.
Witches.
Movement.
Movement.
Women against witches movement. Try it.
Woman against witches movement.
No, it looks like a pentagram. God, no, it's fine. You'll get it eventually. But look, as a new member, it's your responsibility to keep an eye out for any suspicious behavior and report it immediately. Just because we found 5 witches today doesn't mean there's not more in this very crowd. God, I love bitch hunting, witch hunting.
God, I mean, Teeny, let's just this witch hunting of yours is getting out of control. I mean, you don't want to burn bridges with any of your best friends or anything. Not like I'm talking about a particular best friend at all. No.
Ladies! Hi, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
These are rotten tomatoes for throwing at the accused witches.
All right.
They've been fermenting for 72 hours, although I'm not sure they've reached quite the state of rot I was going for.
Of course not.
Nobody's perfect.
All right, listen. Thanks, dear. It takes a certain level of finesse to throw a tomato at just the right momentum to do real damage.
You know, the idea that throwing a mortal tomato could possibly harm a witch is just honestly, it's absurd. Actually, exactly why you're the expert, Teeny. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You know what? Thank you for saying that, but I just don't really feel like much of an expert lately. These witches are plaguing our town.
Plaguing. Let's not be dramatic, okay?
Yes, a plague, a pox, a scourge upon us all. Isaiah says they may look like us, talk like us, dress like us, but they're different. Man, I've always dreamed of having my pumpkin de-seated by a man like Isaiah, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got it.
Now listen, don't be fooled by their human-like exterior. Underneath, they are evil incarnate. They are here to destroy our culture and our very pure way of life. Also, I've heard that they have these crazed, depraved sex parties full of every known desire.
I'm gonna say it's every known desire.
You give them too much credit, Winnie. I swear, if there was a witch in this very courtroom, I wouldn't hesitate to take my hands and ring them around her wart-covered neck.
Oh! Fanny!
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, keep your chin up. You can do this. Albertine, Wilhelda.
Hi.
Enjoying your trial so far?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so each of you gets a complimentary tapestry depicting different, much beloved torture methods.
I don't really see it.
You don't really see it. I spent 9 days knitting this myself, and you can still see the bloody handprint. Nobody can say that Fanny doesn't go the extra mile.
It's adequate, I guess.
Adequate. You know, there also may be a situation that vipers that were in the snake pit may have escaped.
What?
But they've been trained only to attack witches, so we should be fine.
Right, of course.
You know, you would think that you would know that as head of Women Against Witches.
What did you just say?
I'm just saying that if you had done any of the work.
That sounds like one too many opinions, Fanny. I'd be very careful if I were you.
You hear that? I think it's the caterer. He's calling me. We have a pigeon pie shortage problem. Ezekiel!
Some people just can't handle the stress of a witch trial.
Yeah, it's so stressful for some people.
Well, of course, they deserve the judgment they get. From the Iron's Maiden, to the Pair of Anguish, to the Heretic's Fork. God, Isaiah is such a genius when it comes to his methods of torture. Wow, just the thought of him and a pitchfork really makes my dough rise, if you know what I mean!
Yes, I know what you mean!
Oh my God, it's my favorite part! The final burning of the witches, man. I'm telling you, when you see their skin sizzle and hear their ghoulish screams, there's no better sound in the world.
Teeny, you cannot possibly think that anyone deserves this kind of treatment.
Of
Not
course
even
they do.
witches.
Why, of course they do. They poison our wells, they destroy our crops, they enchant our men.
Teeny. This is absurdity. I cannot believe that you even believe in this bullshit.
Why, of course. Would the townscrier lie? Would the reverend lie? Yes. Isaiah? I'm not really sure why you are sparing a thought for these brides of Lucifer. They disgust me.
Oh my God, Teeny. Why do you hate them so much? Have you ever even met a real witch?
I don't know, Inelda, have I?
I have inside information that there may be an undetected witch in this very courtroom.
Oh, really?
Albertine, I think you might be just the person to help me nail her.
Oh.
Nail her to the cross, that is, right?
Exactly, yes.
I should go on.
It's okay. We're gonna have pigeon pie. No pigeon pie. We're gonna have stew.
All right, Isaiah, it's no more time for words. It's time for action.
My need for action is at a boiling point.
Damn it! Why won't the stew come to a boil?
I can't wait to watch your burly hands restraining her.
I can do more than just restrain her.
Where the hell is my strainer?
I want to watch you bind her to the stake.
I can do more than just bind.
Who the fuck took my binder?
We're so close, I can almost feel her.
We're so close I can almost taste her.
This isn't even close to perfect.
Okay, you got me!
You truly get me.
Nobody gets me.
What? I got away with it?